Hello. This video will go over the activation process and features of your online account. Depending on the type of account you have will depend on the different steps you need. So please make sure that you are watching the correct video if you are a cardholder, provider, plan administrator, or broker. If you have not received a welcome email and you are a cardholder, please reach out to your plan administrator. If you are a broker, provider, or plan administrator, please reach out to our administration team and they'll be able to resend your welcome email for you. If you've received your welcome email, you'll want to follow these next steps. You'll go to www.quikcard.com and always watch the spelling of Quikcard, Quikcard.com. For the activation process, we do recommend viewing this through a desktop web browser, such as Chrome, Safari, or Firefox. Our plan administrator, broker, and provider portals are only available via online web browsers at this time, but our cardholders do have access to a phone application where they can submit claims, review their card details, eligibility, and update information as needed. Once you're on the website, select Sign In. Once you have selected Sign In, it will take you to this page. This is where you would log in if you've already activated your account. But since we're just going through the activation process, we're going to go down underneath the Sign In button and select Activate Account. Once you have selected Activate Account, it will take you to this new page. Here is where you can select which type of account you are looking to activate, whether it's cardholder, plan administrator, broker, or service provider. For this video, we will start with the Plan Admin activation process. If you already have an older Quikcard account with us and this is your first time activating your online portal and you do not have your user ID, please contact our administration team and they'll be happy to assist with obtaining that number. Or you can also select Forgot Card Number / User ID and follow the steps there to obtain your administrative ID. Here is a sample of the welcome email that you will receive as a Quikcard Plan Administrator. It will contain information to walk you through the activation process for your account, just like we're going to walk you through in this video. In this email, you will receive your user ID number, which you do need in order to activate your online account. As we scroll down in the welcome email, you will be able to see the details in regards to setting up your administrative online account. All these steps will be reviewed in this video, but as a quick note, we will be going over how to view your monthly contribution amounts, providing your company's banking information, authorizing your company initial plan funding payment, entering your employees and their dependents. If you do run into any issues, in this email, you'll also find our administrative team's contact information, and you can always feel free to reach out. In your welcome email, you would have received a user ID. That is what you'll want to input here. For the video purposes, I am using test ID numbers, so this is not a real ID number, followed by the email associated with the account. Once you have input the user ID and the email address, you can then select Send Temporary Password. Once you have selected Send Temporary Password, an email will be sent out to you. The temporary password will be active for 30 minutes. If you do not update the password within that 30-minute window, you will need to go back to the sign-in page and select Forgot Password for a new temporary password to be sent out. When you're reviewing your email, you will see your new temporary password, and you can either write it down or you can copy the password that is provided. Once you have written down or copied your temporary password, you will want to go back to the login screen. Here, you can input your user ID, which for plan administrators will always start with a C, followed by your plan number, and then just depending on which plan administrator you are or when you've been activated as a plan administrator, so this number will change. For the password, you can either type it in if you know where all of the special characters are on your keyboard, or you can right-click and paste since we copied it from earlier. You will need to select I'm not a robot once you've entered your user ID, password, and completed the CAPTCHA process. Click Sign In. Once you have selected Sign In, you will be able to update your temporary password. So here you can either type in that password that we originally had to sign in, or you can paste it if you did copy it from earlier. So we're going to right-click and select Paste. And then we're going to enter a new password. When creating your new password, it must meet the following requirements. Your password must be 9 to 30 characters long, contain at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, one number, and one special character. And we're going to go over to the next section and enter it again. And if you're unsure or want to double check what you've typed out, you can click this little eye icon here, and it will reveal that password. We're going to save changes. Your password has been updated. You are now at your Plan Administrator dashboard. Now that you are on your Plan Administrator dashboard, there's just a few steps left. Let's start with adding your banking information. You will go to the arrow on the top right-hand side, and as soon as you hover over it, an item menu will drop down. From here, you will want to select Company Profile. Once you have selected Company Profile, it will take you to a page where you are able to update your company banking information. Click Update Bank Account, and then input your branch number, institution number, and account number, and then Update Bank Account. There is a picture on this page that also shows you where those numbers can be located. Once you have added your company banking information, you will want to add some funds to your company's account. You can do this through a one-time payment request. You will want to go to our funding options on the left-hand side, select that. In our drop-downs, it will give you two options: one-time pre-authorized payment or monthly PAP, which is a monthly pre-authorized payment. For this part of the video, we'll go over the one-time PAP, as this will allow you to add funds to your company account for the first time, and can also be the option where you go if you need to add additional funding to pay out current claims in our system. Your monthly PAPs will automatically go through on the first of every month, or the following business day if it lands on a holiday or weekend. So once you've selected one-time PAP, you can select Generate Form. And this is where you can add in the dollar amount that you would like to authorize, as well as the date that you would like to authorize the payment to go through. Once you've completed those options, you can check the box at the bottom and click Submit. Once you've selected Submit, our accounting team will receive notification of the one-time PAP and will be able to pull the funding as per the request. Now that we've requested a one-time pre-authorized payment to go through to add funds to your company account, let's add some card holders so that your employees and yourself can start using the benefits. There are three options to create a new cardholder. Two are on the left-hand side under Cardholders or Create Cardholder, and the third option is directly on the dashboard under Create Cardholders. In this example, we're going to go through the cardholder option in order to add a new cardholder to the account. From here, you can go Create New. This is where you'll fill out the employee's information to add them as a cardholder. During this cardholder setup, you will also be able to set the cardholder effective date. This date will be the set date that their card becomes active, and claims with the same service date or dates going forward would be eligible for submissions. If they have family members and your plan allows for family members to be covered, you would be able to select that option under Card Type, select Family, then you can add Dependents and select Create Cardholder. After clicking Create Cardholder, a welcome email will be automatically sent so they can activate their own cardholder portal. Now that we've added company banking information and cardholders to your account, you have completed the initial activation process for your company. So let's take a look at what else our dashboard can offer. From here, you can see your benefit year-end. You can also create cardholders again in this other space, access reports. In this section here where you can see your company balance, this will be if you've added funds to your company account and the process has gone through. The amounts will change as funds are added. And if there is a larger surplus in the company account, you can select Request Refund in order to get those funds sent back to the company bank account we have on file. You can also see that we've got access to the monthly PAP information. So this is the amount that would be coming out of your company account each month to fund the account with us here. You can select Edit to change this monthly amount. If you end up having a larger surplus in the account or know that you have something going through in the next couple months that may be a bit larger, you can always increase that amount as well. There's also an option here stating pending employee change requests. So if you have an employee that is looking to update their last name, add some family members on, or update an incorrect birth date or address information, you can click on this option here and it'll take you to another page that does go over the options for the requests where you can either approve or deny them. This option is also available at the very bottom of the page, which we will see once we scroll down a bit here as well. You'll also see the utilization by benefit type. So this will go based on your company's benefit year. So in this case, it is a calendar year for this company, but it can change just depending on when your renewal date is. But it'll show you exactly where the benefits are being used and what options your employees are really finding beneficial. And then beside the utilization by benefit type, you'll see your company summary as well. So this will show you your opening balance, which is what is currently in your account, payments, claims, our administration fee, the taxes, any adjustments, and a closing balance. If we scroll down a little further, you'll also see our add-on services. If you do have these add-on services, these will be filled in. And as you can see, there's little asterisks that also show not enrolled in this benefit. If you are interested in any of these services, please reach out to us and we'd be more than happy to assist. Once we scroll down a little bit further, this is where you'll see cardholder change request options as well. So again, this is where it'll show the card number, names, the changes they're looking for, when they submitted, and then you can authorize it or deny it through the status side once it's been reviewed. So that is the main portion of our dashboard area. On the left-hand side, we've gone through all of our other options other than reports. So with reports, you can actually locate items such as annual statements for your year-end accounting, benefit utilization reports. It will always be a scrambled benefit report. That means that you will not be able to see who has used what amounts. It will have card numbers, but they do not associate to specific card IDs. So please keep that in mind. This is due to privacy purposes, and it will always be a scrambled report. We are not able to issue out any other reports with employee details, again, due to privacy purposes. You'll also be able to review the unpaid claims report as well as access the wellness T4 report. If you do have a wellness account with us, this is the report you'll use at the end of the year in order to access the dollar amounts that each employee has spent. This is the only time you will ever see an employee name with a dollar amount near them, and that is what you'll be adding on to their T4. It will not tell you what they spent it on. It will just tell you the dollar amount for the wellness account, just so it can be added to the T4 for tax purposes. That wraps up our video for the Plan Admin activation process, as well as some of the online features that you can find on your administrative portal. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us at Quikcard and we'll be more than happy to help out.